You've spent so long shooting for the stars, wishing on a shooting star that you're about to become one of them. Something in your life is about to change drastically for the better. You can feel this. This message is definitely for you. You had to withstand a lot of pain, trials, tribulations. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps. You know, no one came to save you. It was you who did all the work. And now you deserve all the blessings. Six of Swords. A lot of people thought they placed you in a situation you would never get out of, okay? The situations you were placed in were orchestrated. Some by the universe, some by other people around you, because you were already a star, okay? So it's people coming into your timeline and trying to dull your shine is what they did, okay? And it feels like even though they tried to put this illusion over you that you are not a shining star, you are not having that. You know exactly who you are, and you know exactly what you came here to do, and you can't be stopped. You will not be stopped on this path that you're on. So whatever illusions these people placed over your life that suggested you will not be moving forward, that's what it was, an illusion. Page of Pentacles energy. You could be starting off on a new business venture. And if you are, this is going to go very successful here, okay? And if you're having this feeling like you know it's going to be successful, but it's taking a little time to build momentum, that is so you can have time to rest before the show really blows up. Blows up in a good way, all right? Before you're so booked, busy, that you don't have time for yourself. So make sure that you're taking this time for yourself right now to enjoy yourself. Enjoy the downtime here. Queen of Cups energy here, okay? So it feels like you had to let go of everybody's opinions about you that didn't matter and start stepping into who you really are. You could be a very caring individual. And it feels like you are not going to take anything less. You're not going to take anyone else's projections of who you are because you work so hard to be who you are that it wouldn't be fair to yourself if you allowed other people to come in and tell you what's the what, who's the who. Okay, you've already done the work to know exactly who you are. And this is a big reason why you're stepping into this shooting star energy here. You know what is meant for you here, okay? Eight of Pentacles reversed, and we're going to pair that with the Seven of Swords reversed. So these people that surround you at this time who were preying on your downfall are absolutely seeing that everything they did, I just heard, try to cash in on your name, your likeness, who you are, it's not panning out. And it's getting them exposed. And it's getting you exposed too. But the beautiful thing about this, your exposure is that you're a shining bright star. Their exposure is that there's some type of jealous, conniving, hidden enemy in your life. And you sat back and you let the universe do its job to expose these people and expose you. You were not afraid of exposure day. You knew once that day came, you were going to be exposed for the beautiful human being you are, and they were going to be exposed for the nefarious, horrible human beings that they are. So you were like, okay, I'm just going to let this happen here. Knight of Pentacles reverse. People tried to mess with your money. They tried to mess with your resources. If it's something to do with your career, they were out and about saying that you're not skilled enough to do what you do, when in fact, you're probably the highest skilled person in your area doing what you're doing. Okay? It's like they love to hate on the person who's doing so well instead of just give kudos where kudos are due. And I don't think that bothered you after a while, because you're very good at giving yourself kudos. You know how to love yourself. And that means building yourself up in a way that other people refuse to do because you're you. You are the sunshine in your life. You stopped looking around for other people to bring sun in your life, and you started to take on that role for yourself. Which is also telling me that illumination is coming to these people who tried to sell you out, is what I just heard. People tried to sell you out. And how is it that you try to sell a person out when all you have is false information, delusional information, false narratives, made up narratives? They should have known this was never going to work. You are authentic. You stand in your authenticity, and what you do is very real. So the fact that these people tried to sell you out using false allegations, that was never going to work, and I think you knew that. You absolutely knew that. So you have some wonderful, blessed energy coming into your sector, my friend. Could be love, could be money. Definitely an opportunity to show the world exactly who you are. Exactly who they're messing with. And I have a feeling that you don't seek revenge. You let lying dogs lie where they may, and you just go on about your business, just like you should. 5 of Swords energy here. Now these people are having to double back and walk around with these masks on, because it's like, no, I didn't say that about this person. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And there's several people who heard exactly what they said and did to you, about you, and now these people can't recant and go back, okay? It's giving, they're panicking because you are exactly who you say you are. You're stepping into this star energy, all right? And you're bright. They thought that they were going to dull your shine because of everything they did and said to you. That was not the case. They made you brighter, my friend. And it's not to give them kudos on making you brighter. It's the work that you did not to fall behind and fall in the trap of these people's narrative. The work you did is why you shine so bright. And that is what's showing right now. You have the sun against a bunch of egotistical people who have to do things in the dark. All right? It can't always be night, and it won't always be night. You will rise up in the morning to greet the day every single day, regardless of what they did, what they said, the little box they tried to keep you in. They're seeing now that that was a grave mistake to try and keep you boxed up. You could never put the sun in a box. Why do they think they could do that to you? It's not something that they can do here, okay? So there's a bit of decision made by you. You have decided not to let these people get you down, not to let these people stop you. And the more you decide that you're going to be your best self, the more that they are losing. And that's how the system is designed. You cannot beat authenticity. That is the highest form of vibration. That vibrates higher than love. Authenticity. When you show up in your authentic self, there is no chance at them winning this game that they've created in life. And it's really sad because it's like all these people tried to get their chess pieces set up just right to checkmate you, and here you show up in authenticity and they don't know what moves to make. 4 of Pentacles energy. Something is about to be gifted to you, my friend. You're about to have some type of gift come into your sector for all the hard work that you have put out there, and you deserve this. And you finally have stepped into an energy where you know you deserve this, okay? You're not going to play small anymore. You're not going to over-apologize for who you are because it's not needed. It's unnecessary. You deserve all the blessings that you have coming to you, and these people will not step foot in this path to try and take the blessings these time. I feel some of them have learned their lesson because of the turmoil that's going on in their life here, okay? With the Hanged Man in reverse, they simply couldn't sacrifice your life. your health, your happiness, anything of the sort. Instead, it was returned to them, and they've had to sacrifice a lot of things. And some of them know they should have never tried what they tried. It's like some of them are actually going to God now and praying for forgiveness because there is no other way out. You've already forgiven these people and it didn't change anything for them. So now they have to turn to the Most High God or whoever they pray to and beg for forgiveness because what they're going through right now is what they wanted for you and they can't fucking handle it. They can't hang, all right? Page of Swords energy. They're starting to see that all these little lies they told have started to dig their own grave. And they're not prepared to lay down in this grave because that was meant for you. They're just not prepared to lay down in this grave that they built up, okay? 3 of Cups in reverse. We have groups of friends breaking down over your authenticity. Endings over your authenticity. Keep being you. You shine bright.